So the thing about foods before bed, like I love food, I'll talk about food all the time, but some foods, you know, they help you get to bed pretty easily, some foods keep you up, and then some foods just trip your dreams the fuck out. I had chocolate graham crackers before bed, and I think, what was my dream? My dream was that I figured out a way to turn flip-flops into motor vehicles, and I had to enter a tennis tournament to win the funding for that. And the third prize was an Arcanine, so I somehow got enough money for this shoe-related project, and I got an Arcanine out of it. So that was a weird dream. But what's up, guys? Welcome to Thursday's upload. I forgot what I led with, but I led with a Hitmontop. Obviously, Suicune is going to be better to take those, so I'm going to go for a Scald. Hopefully get a burn on whatever comes in. If he wants to stay in for whatever reason, you know, go for it. If Registeel wants to come in and get burned, so be it. Fortunately, don't get the burn. Oh man, this is my first take on this one, so I really don't care what happens at this point. But I'm going to go into Roserade knowing I have the natural cure, and I'm not really going to care about anything he does. Also, good opportunity to set up Toxic Spikes because I can just Leech Seed him. Giga Drain probably won't be doing too much, but it's more about the stalling of the turns of recovery. But I'm going to set up the Toxic Spikes now. Might as well just get one layer up, that way Venushot can benefit. He actually goes for the Nasty Plot, predicting my switch. I do predict him going for the Nasty Plot and go straight for the Venushot. I think it's only like base 60 or 65, something like that. It's something normally pretty low, so it should not have killed in one hit. But Celebi's a big threat. You know, Poison being super effective only against one type. I'm glad I killed that thing in one hit. I really am. But anyway, Arcanine comes in. He means serious business now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get out and go to Suicune. No, I go to my own Arcanine. Either predicting the Wild Charge or the Flare Blitz, I think was my thought process there. Because if I went to Suicune and he went for the Wild Charge, I think he told me after the match that this Arcanine is Choice Banded. Looking at the damage that Flare Blitz does, I'll believe him. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. But the fact that I only have the regular poison on this Arcanine is actually going to come into play later. I'll point that out. But Kingdra comes in. I decided to go for the close combat. I have no reason to go for the Flare Blitz on another Arcanine. Seeing as how I think he'd be in killing range if he went for Flare Blitz again. But I go for the close combat. Regular poison is actually going to be pretty beneficial here since it's 1/8 instead of 1/16. As such, you know, I'm more tempted to go for the E-Speed. If I went for the Wild Charge, kind of predicting this thing to come in. If I had gone for the Flare Blitz, it probably would have killed. So I made a prediction, but it wasn't necessarily the best one. I'm thinking Flare Blitz recoil would have killed me off as well. But then he wouldn't have just killed me with Shadow Ball. But if he tried to sub up, I would have been able to take out the sub. So anybody look at it, I guess it was an interesting series of plays. It didn't really end up being too vital, but, you know, just a talking point to the game, I guess. I got my physical Azelf here. I think I wanted to go for the Zen Headbutt, but I predicted the Registeel to come in and resist that, so I go for the Fire Punch. Look like a fool, because Kingdra quad resist that, but I'm still faster, so I can still squeak off any one hit. As much as I really wanted to predict Registeel coming in again, and just go for the Fire Punch again, also, you know, killing something off with a quad-resisted move, like a Bamf. But, anyway, Hitmontop comes in. I know these things have Sucker Punch, or they tend to from time to time. I still have Coon, so I have no reason not to go into him. You know, take the Fake Out, take the Mach Punch, take anything he wants to. It'll probably be, you know, 3-hit KO at best, if he wants to fire off, like, close combats or high jump kicks, whatever. As you can see, you know, he's a tech type. I don't think I pointed that out initially, but, you know, he's got Life Orb, he's got regular poison going. Since he's switching out a lot, I'm kind of glad I have just the regular poison going, because it doesn't really give toxic. Oh, that's a crit. That's a, I don't even know what he went for. I think that was a Mach Punch crit or something. I don't even know. I can't even get the burn at this point, so he's actually running me pretty low. I'm not going to say that crit matters, because the crit on Celebi definitely mattered. I don't think I have anything fast enough to take it down. But I'm going to go out to Roserade, hopefully take this close combat a little better than I thought. Then I remembered Roserade has garbage defense, it's absolute garbage. So close combat does a lot, and that kind of sucks. But I'm thinking after this, I think I end up switching back out to Suicune or something else. Oh, he dies. That works. If he hadn't died, I probably would have gone out to Suicune again. But I'm thinking, you know, he's probably going to try setting up. He keeps trying to take advantage of my switches. I noticed that he's the kind of player to do that. So I'm actually playing a little more aggressively and staying in on predicted plays, which could be risky, but it's paying off pretty well. Thanks to that, I'm able to drain off a little bit of health, get some lefties, get some Giga Drain recovery back, and now I can actually take one of his unboosted Shadow Balls, which kind of sucks for him, because this Roserite's actually going to get some decent health back in the upcoming turns, as you'll see. This is, I think this match took place pretty recently, so I still haven't changed this set. I want a different Toxic Spiker so I can have Sleep Powder on this thing as a better support move, like for steel types and such, that won't get toxic. That way I can just, you know, Sleep Powder and Leech Seed and whatnot. But I missed the Sleep Powder, speaking of, so that sucks. Or maybe I went for the Leech Seed, I don't remember. I think this thing might be seeded. I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy rambling. Anyways, Physical AE Self's gonna come in. Gonna go for a Fire Punch. Not gonna do too much just because, you know, low base power, not stab, everything like that. Does 45%, you want to call it that? That works. Anyway, he packed Shadow Claw, which I was like, I thought I was the only one that packed Shadow Claw in Registeel. The one that I use on my E7 team has it. But I'm gonna go for another Fire Punch just because I can. I'll probably end up, you know, I don't really want to use this thing to switch water anyway. So I bring it down pretty low. He goes for the Seismic Toss because he really doesn't have any other moves he can do because he knows I'm probably going to kill myself off. And if I don't, it's just 1 PP. Seismic Toss is a lot of PP. It's okay. So in comes Leroy Jenkins, the mid-game Focus Sash Weavile, which doesn't work because rocks, so that sucks. He doesn't have any priority, which once again is also going to come into play later. I'll point that out when that comes along. But I actually think that comes along right now, if I'm not mistaken. Holy shit. Okay, so Arcanine comes along. Arcanine's going to poop on my day. So I'm going to switch out, go to Suicune, I guess to take a hit. I guess I maybe expected, I don't know. If I'd gotten a safe switch into Suicune, that probably would have been better. I wasn't thinking properly, and I kind of forgot about the rocks. But look at how much E-Speed does. That hurts. That's a lot. Definitely just should have sacked Weavile. I think this is his last one at this point. But I misplayed this Arcanine here at the end horribly. Because I did that, I lose Suicune when I very easily could have, you know, hit him with a Scald. Seeing as how it's his last one, toxic damage is not racking up properly. It's just regular poison damage. In comes my Specs Jolteon. Now, I don't know why I went for Thunder, but had I gone for probably anything else, I could have won. But I went for the Thunder and I ended up missing. So I'd have a 70% chance of winning right there on the spot, and it just clutches out of my fingers because these are banded E-Speeds. I'm going to take 25% more from rocks coming in on Weavile, and then that's a thing. So Ice Shard won't even do that much to the point where, you know, I'll kill him off. But, you know, he's going to take me out, run himself down pretty low. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a 1-0. I think that was his, last poke. Let's do a little post-game review, I suppose. Yeah, killed off Top, killed off Celebi, killed off Kingdra, killed off... Yeah, that was a 1-0. So it was a pretty good game. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Something I wanted to talk about briefly, I do have something very interesting coming up for those of you that were not at these streams. It's a very, 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 very long but very good match. The raw file, to the point where I'm probably going to upload it, is around 21 minutes. So it's going to be like a 20-minute game. But, I mean, if you guys want to watch it, then that's going to be pretty sweet. That's probably going to be coming up either tomorrow or next week. I haven't decided. If it's tomorrow, it won't be a picture-in-picture thing. Otherwise, I'll probably just upload it next Tuesday or something. But just to let you know, that's coming up. Dad's going out of town as well, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll probably stream on Friday and or Saturday. We'll see what happens. Definitely one of the 2 days. I like getting material for matches like these and such. But I think that'll do it out of me. It's pretty early. Guess I'm going to go do stuff. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.